Welcome to KP Law News, Arkansas. This story is coming out of Lonoke County, Arkansas, the county I reside in, and some shady stuff going on there. There's Code Red, Mariah Cobb. She's digging up some stuff on the county clerk's office there. So I got this video from Jimmy Cavan. He let me use it. He took it at a meeting last week. So just watch the meeting and I'll be back.
Thank you all for your time. As many, if not all of you know, there have been many scandals coming out of the county clerk's office for the last several years. I would like to bring your attention to some information that I have uncovered in the last 2 weeks. On August the 5th, I sent a Freedom of Information Act request to the county clerk, Don Porterfield's office, asking for the employment applications and personnel files for Shauna Rogers and Kirsten Shipp. On August the 8th, I got the response to that Freedom of Information Act request, which included all but the employment application for Kirsten Shipp. What I received when I asked for the remainder of the FOI was that it was included, so I went back and looked again. And what I had received was an employment application with her name redacted, everything. There was no way to tell except that I found Shauna's. And so I sent it back and asked for clarification and for a properly redacted employment application. By the time that I got the second one, it was August the 10th. Why it was redacted improperly again, but her name was on it. Why, you may ask? Because the part of what they kept repeatedly improperly redacting was that she was a convicted felon, what she had been convicted of, and had she been convicted of a DWI. In the 13 days it took me to get the 2 improperly redacted applications for employment, I received the police report from Arkansas State Police detailing the arrest, which included 3 felony counts of endangering the welfare of a minor, first degree, and a DWI. She blew a .96 blood alcohol content with a 2, 5, and 14-year-old in the car in 2015. She was charged again with providing nicotine to a minor in 2017. This begs many questions, like why an elected official elected to uphold public trust would hire a felon. This is not the first felon that County Clerk Don Porterfield has hired. The last felon she employed was Carolyn Michelle Scroggins, who was arrested and charged with another felony for stealing from the clerk's office in 2018. But the most important question is, why did the improperly redacted application have black Sharpie marking through the lines on whether she was convicted of a felony, what that was, and was she convicted of a DWI? And had expunged. The word expunged was written above the black Sharpie. Except there was no proof of said expungement in her personnel file, which should have been provided with the application. The short answer is this. Either Kirsten lied on her employment application and should be terminated, or someone within the clerk's office tampered with the public record, which is a Class D felony. I will be finding out which of these occurred and pursuing legal action. Folks, here's what's clear. Based on the obvious deception from the clerk's office, the Lonoke County Clerk, Don Porterfield, knew that she employed a felon, and when she had been caught, she tried to violate the Arkansas Freedom of Information Act to hide it. There's an old saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Dawn fooled the quorum court when she hired the felon, Michelle Scroggins, and gave the county a black eye publicly as it made the papers that she had stolen our tax dollars. And again, here we are this year with the Charles Blackburn lawsuit, and now this. I'll leave you with this. When someone shows you their true colors, believe them. And believe me when I say I will get to the bottom of all of the deceit that's going on in the clerk's office, and I advise you to do the same.
You respond, Judge. First of all, Ms. Cobb, her expungement is a sealed record.
It's still on.
No, ma'am, it's my turn to speak. Thank you. Second, Ms. Scroggins was hired before she became a felon. She stole from the county clerk's office. That is why she's a felon.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
2012, she was
No.
convicted of a felony in 2012. I'll show you the court records.
In saying that, after all that took place, the quorum court put in place for us to be able to do background checks. That was done after. Thank you.
There was no order to seal in Kirsten's. It's still active on Court Connect. When an order to seal is issued, it is taken from Court Connect, and you cannot get the records on it. State police would have not released them.
Take over. You're the one that told me to send it to her that way. I give it to him. He told me to send it to you, so I give it back to him.
You are the elected official. You should
Yes,
redact your own
ma'am.
echo audits.
And I am now.
For the poor job that you do at it, yes.
That's your opinion.
Is there anything else on the list? Yes, there's two more on the list. We'll get to them. Sure.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff what the county clerk there is doing, and it's not good. So, the way it's going, if they dig up any more dirt on her, she might not be in there too long. So we'll see. It's probably going to be an ongoing investigation, I'm sure. There's a lot more to uncover, and there's a lot more for the county clerk's office to answer to. So any updates, I'll bring them right here. So thanks for watching. KP Law News Arkansas, out.